Hey, Llama here, and welcome back to episode 2 on Aberration. This is it. Now, first thing, before we get into anything more detailed as far as what we're going to do in today's episode, first thing you'll notice is I'm standing in that little base and it looks a little scant, bit empty. Where did everything go? Well, as promised, I did some grinding in between episodes and I worked on a new base. When I watched back the previous episode, I don't know if I explained this little area quite good enough, or well enough, I should say. So this was like this little cave spot that I found, that I built the base in, this little base in, and then could wall off one area so I could use it as a trap. And I could kind of kite stuff in here, trap it in here to tame it. Mainly Ravagers, to be honest. That was like the main thing that I was looking to do, which is how we tamed the first one, or the first couple. I've got a little bit to show you. Now I'm going to walk you through, this is how we get out of here. And I've secured a nice big area for a base around the corner here. So yes, this is the base. It's rather large. I'm going to give you a bit of a, let's do an outside, actually let's do an inside run first, because there's some other things as well as the base that I need to cover off. And so you can see I've tamed a lot of stuff in between episodes. So I did say I'd probably tame some harvesting things. I tamed a 115 Dodicarus, which I needed to build all this. There's no way I was grinding this amount of stone with a hatchet. So we got a 115 Dodicarus. He's got a couple of levels on him, which has now leveled up to 202. And yeah, use that to harvest all the stone. What else? We tamed another Ravager. This is another 150. So it's another male. It's got better stats than the one that I've been using. So the stats on this one are actually pretty decent. As you can see, it hasn't been leveled. It's still got out of 10 XP. So 4k health. 1890 stamina, 850 weight, which is really good. The melee's okay, but yeah, that's a really good Ravager, and it's got, you notice the trait, it's got a number 2 vampiric trait, which will be really useful. So we're going to have to get ourselves a gene scanner at some point so I can pull that trait off of there and put it on something that I'm going to raise, because that'll be really good on an imprinted one. And if you didn't know, the vampiric trait means that the more melee attack that you do on something and the more damage that you do, you heal a percentage of that. So it's really good. It's sort of basically, as you're attacking stuff, you're healing at the same time. And number 2 is not too bad. Number 3 is the top, but number 2 is okay. So that's the Ravager. I tamed a couple of more bulb dogs just because they were hanging around, and I want some light in the base, because one thing I did notice, again, watching the previous video back, everything's very dark, and so I sort of adjusted the gamma on some of the video, some of the parts of the video, to try and get it to look a little bit better. But generally, it's a very dark map, this one. So bear with me. I'm going to try and make sure that I'm not recording. Like, it's hard not to record at night time, because it's almost always night time, or that's how it feels. But I'm going to try and make sure that I'm sort of very conscious of the lighting as I'm going through recordings. But for that reason, I wanted to make sure I had light in here. So only one of those bulb dogs is activated at the moment. That one's charging up, and it'll activate in a second when it hits full charge. Right, Stego. Tamed Stego. This was, I want to say it was a 135. I think it was a 135. Basically, I've been using this. These are great berry gatherers. You can see we got lots of narco berries and stuff like that. I should actually convert those into narcotics. So great for gathering berries. But the other thing the Stego is really good for is gathering wood, and it's kind of okay for gathering thatch. So I basically use that. So between that and the Dodicarus, that's what I used that's what I use to get all the materials to build the base, which is quite big. What else now? I think I mentioned in the last video I was going to tame some moss chops. So I've tamed some moss chops. I've got here 4 females and then a male in the middle. And basically I'm just breeding those whenever I can to get some eggs. And I'm chucking those eggs into this preserving bin. I'm doing that initially. Obviously I want to be able to make some kibble. I think I might have covered it way back even on the island, but moss chops are really good for superior kibble. Oh, look, another egg. Moss chops are really good for superior kibble, which is, so you go from top to bottom, you go extraordinary, that's like the highest tier, then you go to exceptional, that's the yellow one, and then you go to superior. So superior is pretty decent for taming a lot of stuff, because anything that needs superior or lower can be tamed using that. And on this map in particular, so when we get down to Megalosaurus, the Megalosaurus is going to take superior kibble, and they're an awesome tame. So we'll definitely be taming one of those. So we're looking to use superior kibble to tame those up. In addition to that, I want an oviraptor. So I actually want to tame an oviraptor, and they tame on eggs. So I'm going to need to make sure that I've got a decent collection of eggs, and we can make our way back to the portal at some stage and tame ourselves an oviraptor. And then I don't have to worry about running around the back of the moss chops to pick up their eggs. I can just leave an oviraptor and he'll collect them for me passively, which is awesome. Did we tame the parasaur last video? Can't remember. I honestly can't remember if I had the parasaur last time. But anyway, I tamed that to start with together. That was first berries. Oh, look, he's starving. Let's feed that young lad. Wow, that was good that we noticed that. Oh, stim berries aren't going to help. Any other berry other than stim berries he will eat. So let's just pop those straight in his inventory because I haven't got any food troughs or anything yet. Still a bit poor as far as things like that are concerned. There we go. All right, he should eat now. We've got a Diplo outside, making a nuisance of himself as they do. So anyway, that's basically the inside of the base. Still got all the same stuff I moved across. So got the preserving bin. I think that's new. But we've got the smithy, got the refining forge, got a bed that I put down there. And then over there we've got our chests. Now, then we got these stairs that go up the top here. I've got this area up here really so I can have a look and see what there is around in the vicinity for me to tame. So let's say I wanted to tame a dire bear. I can go, that's a level 20, not really interested in that. That's a level 5. So we can sort of come up here and have a look without any fear of getting, that's a sheep. Every time I see a sheep, I go like, oh, sheep, and I think, wow, look at that. That's something rare. We should get the mutton. And then I remember that they're very common on this map. Okay, so anyway, we got going up here. I'll show you what this looks like on the inside. But basically, we've got a tunnel going out here, and then out here we have a charge station. We'll get to what the charge stations do probably in another episode, to be fair, but you can make element on them. Once we've got all the materials we need to do that, we'll go through and do that, but you can also use them as kind of as a transmitter. You can't run boss fights from them, but you can actually transfer off and on of the map using that. So anyway, yeah, that's useful. Of course, we're not transferring on and off the map, so it doesn't help us, but that will certainly be useful when we come to crafting element. It's really handy because they only make each time you craft element, you can only make 3, so having a charge station nearby means that as you're pottering around the base, you can go, right, let's make some element and carry on with what you're doing, and then zip back and make some more element. I've kind of put this let's jump down here actually. Ooh, I'm going to regret that. Ow. Yeah, I've kind of put this, the wall around it, but I've left it open. So firstly, I would never block a charge station. by building around it completely because, well, I mean, I think it's against the code of conduct on official servers because it's like blocking resources. But anyway, you know, why would you stop someone else using it? So the walls are really just there to stop stuff running in and attacking me while I'm using it. There is an open passage here, and obviously if someone's a bit later game and they've got rock drakes, they can just fly in the top anyway. But even if you've got someone on foot, we've got a little ramp here that allows you to get up to where it is. And then that leads up into here. I do have doors on here, which I can shut if I want to. But basically that then leads all the way in here, and in here we're back in the base again. So that's the base tour. That's where we've got up to. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to see what we can tame, basically. Let's do some opportunistic taming and see what's around. And I need to get a Spino. I'd really like to get a Spino, to be honest, because... oh, another egg. Nice. I need to get a Spino so that we can start sort of harvesting some meat. I want to go up and down the river. We can get things like black pearls from trilobites in the river using a Spino, which is really good. There's a lot of trilobites in the river up and down here. So yeah, that's... whether we get that far or not, I don't know, but I'm definitely going to be looking to try and trap and tame a Spino if I can, even if it's just a low level one to start with, and then we can get ourselves a high level one further down the track, and we'll just see what else is out there. So it's probably going to be a bit of a taming video, this one. I didn't want to spend an entire video building a base, which is why I did this in between. So I had effectively two times weekends that I did this across, which allowed me to sort of farm up. As you can see, there's loads of stone around here, and I've actually just not long ago harvested all the trees, because I made up some arrows, so there's not a great deal of trees around here at the moment, but there are trees that spawn in this area, and all the way down here. Look, you can see all those along there. So lots of resources, which is good, and gave me all the materials I needed to build this base. This base will probably do us. I'm thinking that maybe we put like a Spino trap maybe on this side, and then maybe over this side we might put a crab trap over here to get rid of those rocks, so that we can trap ourselves a Karkinos at some stage. Other than that, that's probably it. I mean, maybe we might put some gates around, maybe. I don't know. Let's see how we go. It depends on how many things keep attacking me, I suppose. But anyway, there we go. Let's crack on with it, shall we?
Okay, I'm going to grab my crossbow, going to repair my crossbow. Okay, so I found a 150 Stego outside, and I'm going to go and see if I can tame it. Okay, should be around here somewhere, hopefully. Oh, there it is. Is that it? That's it. Over in someone's partially demolished base. 150. Nice. Let's hit him Cupid style with the love arrow. And let's get him to chase us. Now, I've built a trap sort of down this way. I'm going to try and kite him. It's not really in a straight line from where he is, but I'm going to try and kite him down there by just keep hitting him with arrows, and then he'll aggro on us. Usually they chase you pretty good, Stegos, so hopefully I don't have to hit him too many times. Come on, fella. And then basically, you can see all these foundations. This guy's base is decaying. All the stone stuff and everything's gone. It's just really the tech and the metal that's left. Okay. There we go. Alright. come on. Having a bit of trouble getting him in the trap, to be fair. Alright, he should follow me in here. Now, this is just a 3x2 foundations with double doorways up the side. And we'll basically, that's it. Going to get him to follow us in, and then we'll just slip a dinosaur gateway behind him, which I have in my hotbar. And he's trapped. 150. She's trapped. Excellent. I think our other was a male, so we can breed them. Okay, one more, I reckon. Maybe one more. Oh, no, don't do that. Wow, that was close. I did not want to ruin the taming effectiveness on that. I mean, I'm going to tame it with berries, but still. The last one I knocked out, I had to knock out again because raptors attacked it and ruined the taming effectiveness. So this time, I'm not taking any chances. We're going to place spiked walls around this guy and protect him. Okay, let's have a look and see what we can see up on top of the base. What do we got here? Oh, terrible, the spyglass. Oh, okay, that's a 140 Ravager and it's a female. Oh, hey. That's a female, but it's a 55. 140. Nice, that would be great to breed with our 150. Okay, let's go and clear out some of the lower level ones. There's a whole pack of them here and they kind of spread out. Some have got in here. What have we got? This one's a level 40. Get rid of that. Okay. There's one down in here. Whoa, what's he? Level 15. Okay. Yep, we'll get rid of him. Nice. Now there should be a 55 and a 140 still out here. Let's have a look. Ooh, what's that one? That's the 140. Okay. Let's see if we can get that one's attention. The 55 was in the water, so we'll try and leave him down there, assuming he's still there. Bring this guy up, and maybe we can pass him off on the Dodicarus. There we go. All right, let's go and get our trap ready, I think. That's the next step. Okay. Now, I've got the trap built and ready to go. Now, I've just got to find that. Wow! Okay. Oh, he's behind you. Okay. Right. Got him following me because he's biting me on the bum. Now, I'll lead him in here if he continues to follow me. Similar to the Stego, I'm going to kind of lead him in there. Ow, ow, he got behind me again. And then I'm just going to place a wall behind him, so it doesn't really matter if I die during this process. Which is just as well, because I'm almost dead. Come on, fella. Come in here and eat a slice of llama. Yeah, that's it. No. Why's... Oh, okay. Alright, I killed myself to get rid of that horrible noise. And so now we're back at full health. Oh no, he's over there now. Hey, I'm so pleased that I put those spiked walls up around that Stego. Can you imagine? I kited a 140 Ravager over to the 150 Stego I was taming. Not my finest moment. Let's go. Come on, fella. In we go. Yes, come on. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Is he in? I think he's in. Maybe we'll just place that wall. Ow! It stings. And she's trapped. There you go. All right. Knocking her out. Got maybe one or two shots left, and I reckon she'll drop. So, and we can tame ourselves a female Ravager. So we got something to... Yay, there she goes. We got something to breed. Sleepy time. Right. Now, let's head down here. And, oh, cool. Sheep. Alrighty, sheep time. Let's get the sheep. That's perfect. We can tame our Ravager with that. Oh, nice. There we go. Okay, Going to pop all this mutton in this girl, and along with all the rest of the meat as well. And... oh, is she going to tame? Oh, not quite. All right, here we go. So she's all tamed up. What did we get? So 2960, 1505, 326 melee is not bad. I think, yeah, so that's probably the melee. And then let's have a look at the other stats on the male. Definitely the health. Oh, definitely the stamina. And the weight is 850. Weight's quite similar, but yeah, there you go. We definitely want the melee from the female and everything else from the male, basically. Let's put them on breeding. Let them do their thing. Okay, we'll leave you to it. Give you a bit of privacy. Now, in between, got a lot of stuff going on. I need water to the base, so I've put a tap down outside where the river is, and I'm just running a couple of water tanks. Made some cementing paste, and hopefully that should now give us running water inside the base. Oh, there you go. I can hear it already. Okay, and let's just pop that wall on there. All right, and just inside, shut the door, make sure no nasties come in. We have a tap that works. Woohoo! All right, back up here again. Now, Spino. Spino's the next thing. I don't want to get too carried away taming today. I've got a lot of things on the go, but Spino time. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to just clear this area with the Doedicurus. One side of here, I wanted to put a Spino trap. That's this side. Here we go. So we've cleared the area. I've got some foundations. I'm just going to pop these down. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a 3 by 4, maybe a 3 by, I don't know, let's see, 3 wide anyway, trap, because I want to make sure there's plenty of space to get the Spino in, and that he can't get out afterwards. 3 by 6. All right. Oh, Stego tamed in. So Stego tamed in, and I put it on breed, so we've got an egg. Yes, I'm not going to hatch it. I'm going to probably use it for kibble. But I use the Stego as well to gather some wood and gather some thatch, so that we can finish making our Spino trap. So got the last few bits of materials there, and we'll craft something up. Okay, here we go. Now, so around the foundations, I'm just putting double doorways. I'm going to put them all the way around, but I'm going to leave a 2 foundation gap where I'm going to do the same as we did with the Stego. So I'm going to see if I can just sort of kite the Spino inside and then hit the gate. All right, here we go. Placing the last few. You can see the gates there. Now, we got one of the locals interested. Okay, place the last few layers. I've done 3 high because Spinos have a habit of just getting out of traps. I have actually had major issues trapping Spinos in the past, even on ASE. So, but I'm going to pick up that gate. Now, he should be able to get through that 2 foundation gap. And then, yeah, we'll get him in here. He'll be chomping away on us. And we'll place the gate, and then we can run out through the gap. Yes, level 70. That's a level 85. This is a test. Doesn't matter. This is a test. We can go for higher levels later. There we go. That's got his attention. Come on, Mr. Spino. Come for a visit in this little vacation home that I've built you. Look how good this would be. Oh, he's not at all interested. It's like I'm invisible. Have they changed up? I think they've changed up the AI on these. I don't know. Since Ascended launched. Feels like it's... Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Come on. In we go. In we go. That's it. Come inside. Ow. Only takes so much of that. Oh, he's going around. He's going around again. Come on. Oh, he's getting stuck there. Alright, yep, that's it. Follow me in. Come on. Don't be shy. No, don't keep getting stuck on the corner. No, he won't go in, will he? That's bizarre. I'm sure, in fact, I know for a fact, I've trapped them like this before when Aberration Ascended first dropped. Maybe something's changed. Oh, he's sinking in the map. All right, let's try. Let's remove this. Oh, okay. Let's try. Maybe he can't get through the 2 foundations. Maybe I just remember that incorrectly. Let's try and get him in the 3. He should definitely come in here. Yeah, come on. That's it. In we come. Let's walk to the back. In you. No. Really? Okay. Nah, they've definitely changed something here for sure. All right. Looks like we need to research another trap. This one's not going to do. Okay, I'm going to put my walls up here. I'm only using 1 layer of foundations. I'm keen to experiment with these doors. This is the large cellar door. Now, I've seen people create traps using these, so I'm pretty sure if I put one up there... I need foundation support. Okay, Alright, I've got foundations still from where I pulled up the trap. Let's put a couple more down here. There we go. And now we should be able to put another gate on the end, like so. And then the idea is we open both the gates, one down and one up. The back one up, this one here. And then what we can do is we can lead the Spino... Oh, I can't... I need to open the gate. We lead the Spino in to the back section here, and then we close the gate at the front. So it ends up like it is now and traps him in. But we need to open that gate, preferably down the bottom actually. So let's just pop a ladder on there. We can hop up there. And then, right, there's features here like, here we go, open out. We want to change that to open in. There we go. Now it goes down like that. So now we can access those gates and close them easily once we've got the Spino in the trap. Okay. I feel like that's going to work. Let's open that. There we go. So now there's no walls. He should just walk straight in there. Let's see how we go. Alright, this is the level 85 that we had from earlier. Okay, yep, that's it. He's certainly got his interest. Come on, let's go through here. There's nothing here at all. It's just some gates and stuff. Don't worry about it. Oh, he's not coming in? No, really? I don't understand. So there's no foundations on the floor. I understand, like, they won't go up a ramp. They won't, let's just kill this horse and get it out of the way. So I understand that they won't go up a ramp anymore because of the AI. I understand that they won't cross a threshold of foundations. Oh, he's stuck. Is he stuck in the floor? Oh, come on. Let's go. All right. Yep, come on. But there's nothing there. There's nothing on the floor there. There's nothing in front of him. Let's make sure we've got his attention fully. Come on, let's go. I'm going to walk in here slowly. Get him to follow me in. There he is. Come on. Come on. No, see, he's not even hitting me from there. He's just stopped dead in front of the trap. I go further in. No, he goes around again. Okay, well, look, he's got stuck in the ground here again, so it's not the best trap. It's a natural trap. That's what it is. We should actually be able to knock him out if he doesn't move. There we go. All right. I got some mutton and fed him with some mutton, and here we go. There's our baby. Baby Ravager. What did we get? Come on. Over here. Let's have a look, see what stats we got. We can get ourselves an imprinted Ravager. That's pretty good. Okay, what have we got? Oh, we got the health. Didn't get the melee. Or didn't get the stamina either. But anyway, look, better than nothing. We can imprint it. Well, there we go. That's the end of this episode. It seemed to go really quickly. But we got a fair bit done. So, big taming video. Most importantly, we got ourselves a Spino. We got a breeding pair of Ravagers now and a baby, which we can now raise and imprint, which is awesome. The Spino trap was a bit of a fail. I've got an idea about that. I have a feeling that the wall at the back of the trap is stopping them. So, like the rock elemental trap from Scorched, they need to be able to see a path through the trap to actually walk into it. So I've got an idea about that we'll try out at the beginning of the next video and try and get ourselves a higher level Spino. But anyway, look, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop me a like, maybe subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.